Welcome to the channel, where we explore history's most shocking and pivotal moments. Today, we're diving into the events at Gettysburg, the bloodiest battle of the Civil War, and a turning point that shaped the future of America. You won't believe what happened here. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell for more incredible stories from the past. By 1863, the Civil War was at a critical juncture. Confederate General Robert E. Lee, having achieved success in the Eastern Theater, decided to take the fight to the North. His goal? A decisive victory that would cripple the Union and potentially sway foreign powers to recognize the Confederacy. That battle would take place at Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. On July 1, 1863, the two armies collided in what would become the bloodiest battle in American history. But what happened over those 3 days was nothing short of shocking. The battle began unexpectedly. Confederate forces encountered Union cavalry outside Gettysburg, and what was initially a small skirmish quickly escalated into full-scale combat. Lee's army found themselves clashing with the Union's Army of the Potomac, led by General George Meade. Both sides had no idea that they were about to be drawn into the most intense and bloody battle of the entire war. As the Union forces were pushed back, they retreated to high ground around Cemetery Hill. The Confederates, eager to exploit their early success, continued their advance. By the second day of fighting, Lee launched a massive assault on the Union flanks. But one of the most shocking events of the battle took place at Little Round Top, a key hill on the Union left. Confederate forces, under General John Bell Hood, attempted to seize this crucial position. What followed was a brutal and unexpected defense by Union Colonel Joshua Chamberlain and his men. Chamberlain, who was running low on ammunition and outnumbered, made a desperate decision. He ordered a bayonet charge down the hill. Against all odds, his men succeeded in holding the position, preventing a Confederate breakthrough and saving the Union line. This shocking act of heroism would go down in history as one of the defining moments of the battle. But it was the events of July 1st, the final day of the battle, that would prove the most shocking of all. General Lee, determined to break the Union line, ordered a bold and dangerous assault known as Pickett's Charge. The plan was simple. 100 Confederate soldiers, led by General George Pickett, would charge directly at the center of the Union position on Cemetery Ridge. The Confederates were met with devastating artillery and rifle fire as they crossed the open field. The carnage was unimaginable. Within 30 minutes, over half of Pickett's division was either killed or wounded. The charge was a catastrophic failure, and Lee's plan to win the battle was shattered. After the failed charge, Lee had no choice but to order a retreat. The Confederates, broken and bloodied, began their withdrawal on July 4th, leaving behind thousands of dead and wounded. The Union had won, but the cost was enormous. Over 5,1,000 casualties, making Gettysburg the deadliest battle in American history. For the Confederacy, the shock of their defeat at Gettysburg was not just military, it was psychological. Lee's failure to secure a victory on Union soil meant the Confederacy would be on the defensive for the rest of the war. But perhaps the most shocking part of all was the fact that Gettysburg could have easily gone the other way. Gettysburg wasn't just a battle. It was a symbol of the resilience and sacrifice that would define the Union's ultimate victory. Just months later, President Abraham Lincoln would deliver his famous Gettysburg Address, dedicating the battlefield as a cemetery for the fallen, and reaffirming the Union's commitment to liberty and equality. Today, the battlefield stands as a reminder of the shocking events that unfolded there, a place where heroism, tragedy, and fate collided. The Battle of Gettysburg remains one of the most pivotal moments in American history, shaping the outcome of the Civil War and ultimately the future of the nation. Thanks for watching. If you found this story shocking and insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more deep dives into history's most unforgettable moments. If you have great stories that you'd like shared in a future, send an email to remember@blinkist.com entitled "A Shattered Glass from America's Most Fragile Radiance."